For the first night in a long time, joy in Gaza rather than sleepless worry, hope instead of fear and panic. With all eyes a world away on Washington and one dramatic moment.
They're smart, but they're not smart enough. A
note passed to Donald Trump, the US president reveling in the moment.
Okay. I was just given a note by the Secretary of State saying that we're very close to a deal in the Middle East.
In Sharm el-Sheikh, embraces and handshakes between mediators Egypt and Qatar and the Hamas delegation. The ceasefire is phase one of a peace plan. The smoke rising above Gaza this morning, evidence that it will not come into effect until the Israeli cabinet approves it later.
What do you guys have to say to President Trump? Thank you.
Hamas and Israel will exchange those in captivity, including the remains of dead Israeli hostages. The IDF will pull back to an agreed point, and 400 aid trucks a day will move into the Strip, the most since 2023, following months of lorries sitting idly on Gaza's borders while people starved. The peace plan is a pathway full of holes and ambiguities, perhaps necessary to get it off the ground. Remaining unclear is what will become of Hamas, guarantees about the IDF's withdrawal from Gaza, and how and by whom Gaza will later be governed.
There's also the provisional. Everyone celebrated Mr. Netanyahu agreeing to the plan last week in the White House, but in Hebrew he said something completely different than what he said in the White House. In Hebrew he said, we're willing to negotiate. Willing to negotiate is not exactly an endorsement of the 20 points in that plan.
Back in Washington, the US president is already planning his next move. He has one eye on the Nobel Peace Prize to be announced tomorrow, and he's looking towards visiting the Middle East this weekend.
I'll be going to Egypt most likely. That's where everybody is gathered right now, and we appreciate that very much. But I'll be making the rounds, as the expression goes. I probably will.
In Palestine and Israel, a tense moment. No one needs reminding about the many false dawns that have gone before. Richard Chambers, Virgin Media News.